Okay, this is the video for how to do steps number 2 through 6 of your pop art project. So this is the brainstorming step. I'm going to start out by drawing myself a box that's about 5 inches by 5 inches. And this does not have to be perfect. This just needs to be roughly 5 inches by 5 inches, and it should be a square. Okay, and what I'm doing is, if you notice, I didn't center this all the way, and that's because I'm going to write some things on the side in the margin, so I want to make sure that I have enough room for that. Okay, so it says, begin by drawing a square to represent your paper, 5 by 5 or 6 by 6, which is what I just did. All right, choose 2 shapes to stack as your background shapes. Draw them on the square stacked one on top of each other. So I'm going to choose a cloud and let's see, a zigzag thing. All right, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to draw my cloud shape. And then I'm going to stack on top of that my zigzag shape. And notice I'm just drawing straight through what I already have. I kind of like it when they overlap and go outside the lines a little bit. And I can then erase some of these where they overlap. If I want this one to be on top, then I would erase anywhere that they overlap each other all the way around. And this does not have to be perfect. This is just kind of a brainstorm step, just a planning phase. You are going to do your final on a larger piece of paper, so it's not abundantly important if this is perfect. Okay? It's just a plan. All right. Next step, I'm going to create guidelines at a slant to represent where my lettering will go. So I'm going to draw a guideline. Actually, I think I want that a little bigger. Guideline here at a slant, and a guideline down here as a slant. I want to make sure that the distance between here and here is roughly the same here and here, so that my letters stay consistent. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my lettering out in the chosen font type. So I'm just picking a plain old block lettering for this. And remember, your lettering should also include punctuation, so make sure that you put the punctuation in there too. And so mine is going to be an exclamation point. Okay. Next step says to choose a color plan. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to decide what color is going to go where. I think I want my letters to be red, so I'm going to draw myself a line out here, and I'm going to say red letters. Okay. These guidelines are going to go away, so I'm going to eventually get rid of those and erase those so that they are no longer in my way. Okay. And then I'm going to say that my cloud shape is going to be blue. My splat shape is going to be yellow. Or not splat, my zigzag, sorry. Okay, and my background will be green. Okay. At this point, now I can decide where my Ben-Day dots are going to go. I think I'd like to do Ben-Day dots in the background And since this is green, I might stack maybe a darker green Ben-Day dots here. And I think I want to do some Ben-Day dots on my lettering as well. And I think I'd like to do them white. Okay. And remember that everything is going to get outlined in black when you're all finished. And that's your planning phases. Once you are here, now you can go through and transfer all of this to your 18 by 18 white paper. But at that point, that's your final paper, so that needs to be done extremely neatly and lightly because you're not going to be able to erase it.